Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I come and wish you a good day. For it is very important to very soon we're gonna have to make a pause, a break, change the habits, change. A new cycle is about to begin. So have no fear, fear of the unknown, fear of the future. Understand that the 3D life, the world of senses, the mantle of the ego, is an illusion. It was created for experimentation, but it's the belief and on this reality that makes it real, and then we feel it. And but well, right now what we're seeking is this healing and this non-attachment to the world of matter. For as we, if we're not for when we cleanse, when we move into the fourth dimension, we face our shadows, we're going through all kinds of things. That means we're integrating the fourth dimension that prepare us to be free for the higher planes, the inner light. And the inner light is real. It will bring healing, it will bring peace, it will bring joy, it will bring grace. And with single thoughts we will be able to transform so much of the reality. It's important to try to see the spirit of God, the spirit of life, the spirit of heaven in all things and all beings, and to move away from the negative lower activities, and to enlighten, to awaken the sacred flame. But for that we need to acknowledge the fear, we need to acknowledge the doubt, we need to acknowledge the traumas in order to heal them. And very soon the past will be completely washed away. If something from the past comes back, it's because they still need a resolution. So it's okay to be in the void, to not feel connected, to feel that when we move close to a breakthrough, it's like we don't understand, we don't feel. And so just be patient, but recognize and accept and connect to your higher self. Know that it's always there. We've been preparing for that for this incarnation, for many incarnations. We've been preparing for this ascension, but we didn't really want to have that much density. So it's like we're dealing with it. And there are very little time to do that. That's why we're getting so many experiences. Everything that's attached to our soul needs to be transmuted before we can ascend. And all souls have made their choices. Everybody's doing what they're doing, and they will face whatever they need to face, and they will trust life as a whole. Just focus on love, and love only. Love is not mine. Love is not something else. Love is love, and unconditional love that will lead us to the comprehension, the integration, not necessarily the comprehension, but the feeling sense of connecting to the divine love. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. Continue. I will probably make a break. I don't know if I have more to say. I will come back. I don't know. I'm going to publish my books. Today, that's the information that came down for me. Sometimes spirit is like this thing a bit ahead of time. Also, the card of the day is the thinker. You have to have plans. You have to have goals. You have to have to be very clear and precise in relationship to what you're asking the universe. And so I'm going to finish with, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll finish with a chakra reading. Chakras are energetic centers that are aligned from the subtle body. They're aligned on the vertical axis. We have 7 major chakras that are connected to the 7 major primal dimension, the 7 primal ray of sacred fire and flame. And but although we have hundreds of chakras within our physical and astral body that are not activated necessarily, but those are the main chakras. And it is very difficult to do a tarot reading or to even oracle for as a general rule, because it is very personal. We want our chakras to be aligned, to slow down, to be connected, to feel this. Eventually we'll feel it a lot more. And so I'm going to pull some cards as a general rule. They're not really for the earth, they're more for all those, with the intention for all those who listen to those messages. We have the same card in the crown in the soul star chakra, because there is so everything is created as a Taurus, in the Taurus energy. Taurus, from the beginning, everything was created in this field, and the field is empty. The whole, when God created this Taurus energy field called the samsara, it was completely empty, and then all things is part of this emptiness, this void. Is the field of creation. And so within this field, we have an earth chakra, an earth star chakra, and a soul star chakra. But first, we're going to address the root. The root is the base. When we're enlightened, this Pluto rules the base, and Pluto is going to move into Aquarius tomorrow. It's going to be there for years, and it will accelerate the changes. And we have I mixed the card, but we have the same card as in the French reading, which is kind of interesting and nice. And here it is doubts. It is overcoming the doubts. It's very important to that is a dead center. Until we doubt, we have faith and trust. And in order to overcome the doubts, you just got to listen to your inner voice, listen to the voice of spirit, listen to your heart. Then the navel chakra, the sacral chakra, is the chakra of harmonization, sexuality, the earth plane, the astral planes is ruled by Saturn. And here we have justice, balance, equilibrium, ask for divine justice, ask not so much in terms of vendetta or punishment for those others that have done so wrong, but just that God brings back balance into the energy, because even the mass media, they won't be able to hide the lies as a survival. They're gonna have to show the truth at some point, and they're gonna return they're gonna change their attitude in order to survive. So divine justice will be experienced on the physical plane, and the revelation that will be coming are so monumental. They're gonna be quite extraordinary. Then the solar plexus, which is ruled by Jupiter, it is our power center. It is very important to be well. And here we have the choice. So it's very important to make the choice to align with the higher soul, the higher frequency of our soul and spirit, to move into our empowerment. And for that, we have it's all about energy. It's the card number one, to be the magician, to allow the magic, the magic, the glory of the magic moment. And then we move into the heart. The heart is the neutral chakra. The first three chakras are creative. The fourth is neutral, and the higher three are receptive. So the heart is ruled by the sun. And here we have the triumph. So there is a great triumph of the heart, of love, of light. So it's like we'll be enjoying that for the rest of our life once we achieve that point of freedom, one truth, one God, one point of freedom, and we are it. So we just got to allow this higher consciousness to unfold. Then the fifth chakra is ruled by Chiron. It is the wounded healer. It will show us our wound in order to heal them. And here we have clairvoyance. We continue to communicate your truth, communicate in terms of what comes in and what comes out of the body, to be clairvoyant, to be truthful. Not all truth needs to be expressed. Sometimes just be simple in what you express. Be kind. Then the sixth chakra is the seat of consciousness, the third eye. Is where the ascension happens, essentially, and is ruled by Neptune, the great imaginary, great civilization of Neptune. We send greetings to them. And here we have forgiveness, great forgiveness of ourselves for the past, and forgiveness of others in order to find freedom. We cannot find freedom if we attach to negative bondage. And then Uranus rules the crown chakra. Eventually it will open and the light of God will descend upon us and will fuse and all that. For there is the awakening of consciousness, when the media starts to become more truthful and the light comes in more and more, people will awaken, and that will eventually create a great solar flash, a collective event of enlightenment where everybody will see their inner truth. But do not wait for that, just be here and now. No, you can receive that on a personal level at any time. And what crowns us is reparation. It's the idea to repair what needs to be worked on. So it's like 3 days before you prepare yourself, then you act, and then for 3 days you look at did it really work. And then on the earth star chakra, my earth, my planet, my people, we are connected to that body that is the earth, that is Mother Earth, and very important to continue to communicate and cultivate that connection to the earth, disconnect from electronic a little bit. And connect to more organic energies. of all the elementals and so on. And here we have the reconciliation. We're going to be able to reconcile ourselves with this life, this physical life. And what crowns us on the soul star chakra, which is above our head, and it's a chakra we share with our higher self, we have the same card as in the French reading, which is patience. Many things everything's going to come down, but we have to be patient. We have to allow the transformation to happen in a gentle and kind way, and not to be in a hurry, and not to yet to be ready, willing and available for anything. When you ask, when they just little anecdote. I was like, it was in the 90s. I was asking spirit, I want to fall in love, but I didn't ask for someone that was willing, able, and available. So I did fall in love, but it didn't. The relationship didn't work. Just be precise in what you were asking for. So whatever you're asking for, just know you have to be ready. You have to be able, and you have to be available. You have to handle whatever you've been asking for, and there is a certain responsibility with each level that we seek to assume. So right now there is a continued purification, and there is an alignment and a purification that will continue. So I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day. I will come back if I have more to say, and I'll talk to you later.